Usually take videos off of Mary's channel because I don't find it appropriate. I want Mary to know that I respect her, and I don't like the people try to associate me with Mary, but I think it's extremely important that I point this out because this is exactly, and the people watching my channel, my therapist and my former therapist, and her supervisor and the people at that agency will know I'm telling the truth because these emails are the same kind of emails from the same person that were in my emails that my therapist demanded I show her to prove I was being stalked, threatened, and harassed. Now, clearly what happened was that LenapeValleyFoundation, my therapist, and her supervisor believe these people that stalk and harass mentally ill women and try and drive them to harm themselves over me. And they don't believe me. They never asked me a question. They never tried to verify anything with me. They never asked any of my witnesses a question. All they did was assume that these people that clearly contacted them and who they are clearly protecting the anonymity of were telling the truth. Okay? And that's what's so disgusting about Lenape Valley. Now, like I said, I don't usually do this to Mary because I respect Mary and I don't like when people try and put us together to try and make Mary look bad. Now, I'm not a bad person, but the way people have portrayed me has made me look like a bad person. And I'm going to point this out right now. I'm going to put this on right now.
She's upset because I have been speaking out about letting people know. This is what happens when you upset Adonis Paul. This is his friend, Bernice Morgan. She's upset because I have been speaking out about what Adonis Paul does. She's convinced my mental health problems are fictional because Adonis Paul told her they were. And now she is repeatedly reporting my therapist and once again trying to have my therapist lose their license and their job because Adonis Paul is upset that I won't stop telling people that his people, like Bernice Morgan, do these things. Bernice Morgan is one of his people. His friend, his follower, his donator. You will see her on every single one of his videos, in the comments, on every one of his posts. She is there. They are besties to the end. He destroys people and she does what she can to help. She has now repeatedly contacted my psychiatrist. How many times she said it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times she contacted my psychiatrist there at Gateways. 4 times. And they're not going to do anything because she is not a patient. She is not me. She is contacting them about a patient of theirs, and legally they do not have to respond to her. Legally, they don't have to acknowledge her existence. I'm only acknowledging it to tell people this is what the group does. Adonis Paul and his people, this is exactly the type of dirty tricks that they play to hurt mentally ill victims that they are attacking. They will contact your doctor. They will contact your therapist. They will contact your job, your housing, your friends, your family. They will contact anybody they need to contact in order to hurt you. And they're just random people online. I don't know them. Adonis Paul mocks me when I says I don't know him, but I don't know him. I don't know his name. He knows my real name, and I don't know his. That's how much I don't know him. I do not know the man's name. That's why I can't get a restraining order myself, because you can't take a restraining order against a stranger. I have to know his name to be able to legally protect myself against him. And that's why he uses a fake name. And that's why she uses a fake name. That's why they use fictional characters to destroy real lives. This is the kind of thing that they do. When I say that they hurt people intentionally, they destroy people, this is exactly what I mean. The contacting of my therapist is so far beyond what is okay for a stranger online to do. The contacting of my housing was so far out of line, and this has gone on repeatedly for 3 years now. This is not the first time they have contacted these people. This will not be the last time they contact these people. Adonis Paul's channel needs to be taken down so that people on his channel, like Bernice Morgan, will stop terrorizing his victims.